This short video will show how to set up and operate your 2000 HI or 2000 HP Ameri-Cure paint booth. Please first make sure you have checked the rotations of both your air makeup heater and exhaust blower motors. Once confirmed, you can now begin inputting your settings. As you can see, basically, you have two modes, paint and bake. You can access settings from each mode or by pressing settings. We will access from each mode, so just press paint mode, then press settings. Keep in mind, unlike your cell phone, this industrial monitor requires you to press and hold for a second or two. Here you will see two items that you can adjust: the painting temperature and booth cabin pressure. Note that these settings are going to be on what your personal preference is. Most painters like to paint between 70 and 85 degrees. To change any item, just press on it, input desired temperature, and press enter. Note, if you enter a number that is out of range, you will see three check marks come up. For example, in paint mode, your available temperature range is between 60 and 90 degrees. So if you put in 95 degrees and press enter, it won't accept it. You can clear, enter desired 75 degrees, press enter. Next item in paint mode is booth pressure. Most common is a slight positive pressure around a 0.02. Some painters prefer to run a slight negative pressure, say minus 0.02. Again, it all depends where you are achieving the cleanest paint jobs. .02, enter, or you can go as low as negative 0.02. We recommend not running at a negative pressure, as this can sometimes lead to sucking dirt into the booth. We usually check at the personnel door on the paint booth if it is slightly blowing out. That would be best. You may also check using your MagnaSense digital display. It should correspond with your settings. Do not pay much attention to any digit after two numbers to the right of the decimal point. That is way too sensitive. Even the difference between a minus 0.02 and a plus 0.02 is very minute. So let's run at 0.02 to start. Then once done, press go back, then press main menu, Then press bake mode, as we are now going to start inputting our bake mode settings. Then press settings. Here you see 5 different items that you can adjust. We recommend you speak to your paint supplier for their help on some of the settings. They will tell you the recommended surface temperature and for how long they want to bake at. Keep in mind, what you are entering here is air temperature. Air temperature, usually you want to set 15 to 20 degrees warmer than surface temperature. Usually, paint suppliers want surface temperature at 125 degrees for 25 minutes. So we will enter 145, which is 20 degrees warmer, and press enter. Timer is the next item. Give about 5 minutes for the desired temperature. So if they're looking for 25 minutes plus the 5, we would enter 30. Cool down is a process that takes place after the 30 minutes of baking. The burner will shut off, motors will speed up and cool down the cabin automatically, and then everything will shut down. Cool down timer, we usually want to run for 30 seconds. Next item is purge. Purge is typically an extension of paint mode. Purge is required to allow any hazardous overspray to exit the booth before going to the higher temperatures of baking. National code requires a 3-minute purge. So that would be 180 seconds. For this video, we will set purge for 30 seconds. During purge, your motors will run at a higher speed, and after purge, you will notice motors will slow down for the bake cycle. Booth pressure, we usually set at a slightly stronger pressure to allow air to wrap around the lower quarter panels of the car. So we recommend starting at a 0.10. Now that you have entered all your settings, you can operate your booth. You can go back, press paint mode, press start. Oh, I'm sorry, this is bake. Paint mode, start, and you will notice your exhaust motor is green and your makeup air motor is green and running. If it is a warm enough day, you do not need to run the burner. You could now go in and paint in the cabin. If it is a cold day and you need heat to paint, simply press burner on at the top of the screen. You will see a green flame and you are now calling for heat. To shut down in paint mode, press burner off and then press stop. To operate bake cycle, press main menu to take you back to the main screen and press bake cycle. Then press start. You will notice here that purge counts down, then bake mode starts automatically. There is a timer at the bottom of the screen showing you how much time is left Remember, we set a 30-minute bake cycle, and you can see how much time is left remaining. In bake mode, you do not need to press burner on, as obviously you will always use the burner for baking. That's about it. To press stop at any time during bake, you just press stop. And we recommend always going back and leaving the screen at the main screen position when not in use. Keep in mind, this is an industrial monitor made to be left on 24/7. So you can just leave it on like that all the time. Only use the emergency stop button in an emergency. This concludes this video. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. You can find us under support, our 800 number,